Welcome to Networks Professionals.
Welcome back, Focus Learners. Today's explainer is going straight to the good stuff. We're talking about how to seriously level up in the tech space. We're exploring one of the absolute most in-demand credentials on the market right now, the Microsoft Certified Azure AI Engineer Associate, which you probably know as the AI-102. If you want to move past just, reading about AI and start actually building the future, you are in exactly the right place.
Okay, let's dive into this. The entire tech industry is going through a massive shift right now. Companies don't just want to talk about theoretical AI concepts anymore. They are actively hunting for people who can build scalable, secure, and integrated AI solutions for real enterprise applications. They need hands-on builders. And honestly, that is exactly the gap this certification is meant to fill.
So, here is our roadmap for the explainer today. 1. The Azure AI Advantage. 2. Meet the AI-102 exam. 3. The 6 core exam topics. 4. Step-by-step preparation roadmap. And finally 5. Career scope and salaries. Let's get to it.
Section 1. The Azure AI Advantage and why this certification matters.
Here's the formal definition from Microsoft. The AI-102 is a globally recognized credential that validates your ability to design, build, deploy, and manage AI solutions using Azure's AI services. But let's break down what that really means for you on a day-to-day basis. Look, this isn't about sitting in a lab writing complex algorithms totally from scratch. It's about real-world, practical implementation. It's about leveraging Azure's insanely powerful ecosystem, everything from generative AI to document intelligence to build functional, smart applications and chatbots. It proves you've actually got hands-on cloud AI skills.
So ask yourself, where do you fit in here? Are you already an AI or machine learning engineer, a cloud engineer, or an Azure admin? Or maybe you're a software developer wanting to inject AI into your existing apps. Even if you're an IT professional just looking to pivot, the beauty of the AI-102 is that it caters to all of these backgrounds. And hey, if you are a complete beginner, do not let this intimidate you. With a little foundational prep in Python and Azure, which we are absolutely going to cover, you can totally pursue this too.
Section 2. Meet the AI-102 exam, the mechanics of the beast.
$165. That is the standard exam cost in US dollars. Obviously, pricing might vary just a little depending on your country and local taxes, but $165 is the baseline investment for a credential that can literally skyrocket your earning potential.
700. That is your magic number. You need a 700 out of a possible 1,000 points to pass. Microsoft uses a scaled scoring system, so no, you don't need a flawless perfect score, but you definitely need to demonstrate a really proficient, well-rounded grasp of the platform. Now, what's really interesting about this is how globally accessible the exam process is. You get 100 minutes to tackle usually between 40 and 60 questions. The format keeps you on your toes. It's a mix of multiple choice, some pretty complex case studies, and occasionally hands-on labs. You can take it through Pearson VUE at a testing center or, and this is great, entirely online, proctored right from your house via webcam. Once you pass, it's valid for a year, and it's renewable so you can stay sharp as the technology keeps evolving.
Section 3. The 6 core exam topics, building your AI toolkit.
All right, Microsoft is going to test you across 6 specific areas. First, planning and managing Azure AI solutions. This covers resource management, security, and making sure you're following responsible AI principles. Second, a huge one, generative AI solutions. This is your Azure OpenAI, your prompt engineering, building those copilots. Third is computer vision. Think extracting text from images or face and object detection. Fourth is natural language processing for things like translation and sentiment analysis. Fifth is knowledge mining and document intelligence to pull smart data out of massive document stacks. And lastly, AI agents and automation. It is a super comprehensive, highly modern syllabus.
Let's pause for a second because this is absolutely crucial. The source material states that organizations need professionals who can integrate AI into business applications rather than simply build machine learning models. Seriously, this is your why it matters moment. Data scientists build the models, but as an Azure AI engineer, you are the bridge. You are the person taking those models and actually plugging them into the software that customers and employees use every single day. That's where the massive value is.
Let's move to Section 4 and see how this all builds together. Step-by-step preparation roadmap, your training montage.
Before you even crack open the AI-102 study materials, Microsoft highly recommends a few baseline skills. Now, you do not have to be an expert developer, but you really should have some basic Python programming under your belt. You also need to understand how REST APIs and JSON work, since you're going to be calling these AI services programmatically. And naturally, having a grip on general cloud fundamentals and the Azure portal itself is key. If you don't quite have these yet, don't sweat it. They're built right into the roadmap.
I definitely recommend taking a screenshot of this personalized blueprint. Phase 1. Spend roughly 2 to 3 weeks mastering Azure fundamentals. Phase 2. Take about 2 weeks to really nail down your Python basics, variables, APIs, that sort of thing. Phase 3 is the core stuff. Dedicate 4 to 6 weeks purely to learning those Azure AI services we just talked about. Then Phase 4 is all about application. Spend 2 to 4 weeks doing hands-on labs like actually building an OCR app from scratch. Finally, Phase 5. Relentlessly drill the practice tests and mock exams on Microsoft Learn until passing them feels automatic.
Section 5. Career scope and salaries, the ultimate reward. So once you've got that AI-102 badge on your resume, your employability just skyrockets. You are looking at roles like Azure AI Engineer, Cloud AI Developer, Generative AI Engineer, AI Solutions Architect, or Conversational AI Developer. With the absolute explosion in enterprise copilots right now, recruiters are basically fighting over people who can fill these exact seats.
And this brilliantly illustrates why all that prep time is so incredibly worth it. Just look at the global variance here. In the US, annual salaries typically range from $100,000 to well over $180,000. In Canada, you're looking at $80,000 to $150,000. The UK sits nicely between £50,000 and £100,000. The UAE sees a massive range from roughly $180,000 up to $450,000 dirhams, and in Pakistan, an incredible $200,000 to over 800,000 rupees a month. Now, of course, your actual salary depends on your experience, where you live, and your portfolio, but the ceiling here is just exceptionally high.
The source material perfectly summarizes the current market with this thought. Azure AI engineers are among the most sought-after cloud AI professionals today. Look, companies simply cannot survive right now without people who can deploy these AI systems securely and at scale. Passing the AI-102 is, quite frankly, one of the absolute smartest ways to break into the enterprise AI space today.
So, the crucial point is this progression right here, especially if you are starting from absolute zero. Step 1, take the AZ900 to get your basic cloud bearings. Step 2, take the AI900 to lock down foundational AI concepts. And Step 3, tackle the AI-102 to become a fully job-ready Azure AI engineer. Following that exact 3-step path is going to give you a rock-solid foundation for the big exam.
Which brings us to the ultimate question. Are you ready to level up your career and become an Azure AI engineer? The roadmap is completely laid out for you. The learning tools are incredibly accessible, and the demand from employers is absolutely staggering right now. I hope this explainer gave you the clarity and the motivation you need. Your training montage begins today. Go dive into that first fundamental course and start building your future.
Thanks for watching.